The third character we're going to talk about was Ethan Allen. And Ethan Allen also hailed from Connecticut, and his father actually moved the family to Vermont early on. Vermont was essentially an extension of New Hampshire, and there were these great opportunities to own large tracts of land and to make a fortune for a relatively low cost, just heavy risk at the time. And so Ethan Allen grew up committed to the state of Vermont, which Vermont was unique because, as I mentioned in past lessons, Vermont fought the war against the British as an independent nation. They were not a part of the Continental Congress. They didn't join what became the United States until they ratified the Constitution several years after the war. It was men like Ethan Allen and his Green Mountain Boys who were able to successfully capture places like Fort Ticonderoga when they stormed it by surprise in the middle of the night, when the British just weren't expecting anything so daring. It was also men like Ethan Allen who invaded Canada and tried to make those northern states of Canada, places like Ontario and Quebec, which were separate nations. There wasn't a Canada really to speak of at that time. He tried to make those nations realize that their cause was united to the cause of the southern 13 colonies, which we now call the United States. But even so, he had this brilliant vision, and he was quite daring in the way that he risked his life for these various causes of liberty. Another thing about Ethan Allen is that he always was committed to Vermont to such a degree that even after the war was over, he continued to fight for Vermont's independence, especially when the Constitution was ratified, because he believed that Vermont should be a sovereign nation. He really was a man who proposed states' rights to a heavy degree.